The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart, and this is Puzzle General's Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2021! Oh boy, we are really getting into the nitty and gritty of it here now. We are making things super hard on our remaining 4 competitors, and the top 2 of them are going to face off in winners finals right here, right now. It is our number 1 seed TaymanND, our defending champion. We have against our number 2 seed, our S-Hard record holder, FFRPro21, and it is going to be a slobber knocker. It's only best of 3 this time compared to best of 5 last year, but that should make each and every race more and more important. So let's see if that adds any pressure to our competitors this time around. But first, if you're just tuning in for the first time and you're not exactly sure how this game plays, believe me, this is a sensory overload for all of the senses. Yes, even taste. It can taste a bit salty at times when this game goes wrong. Allow me to take a couple of minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25, 2000 in North America and March 2, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. We are really getting close to the end of our months-long tournament. At this point, we are in our double elimination bracket. The last 2 players remaining without a loss in this bracket will be playing today, and one of them will be knocked down to the losers bracket. And we are now headed into our S-hard portion of the bracket. The S-hard matches from here on out will be best of 3, except the grand finals, which will be best of 5, but the winner of this particular match will be beginning with a 1-0 lead. So this will be very important to get for both of our players. We also have, in case you haven't noticed, a prize pool that was started up thanks to some very generous donations from our resident tech support, Devilish and Derby and Dark Aries. The pool is now up to $350.90, and you can add to it with your bits, with your Twitch subscriptions, and also your donations. Just type !pool in the Twitch chat for more information on where to send those donations. You can see the percentages of the prize pool that everyone in this tournament will be receiving, and these two coming up will be fighting for a significant chunk of that, as the winner of this next match will be guaranteed second place and an extra 10% boost onto their prize amount, which if we get to our goal of $500 for the pool, that would mean a difference of $50 for the winner of this match. That's not bad for an hour or two of busy work like this. Let's take a look again at our bracket. You can see our top two seeds really have not had too much trouble thus far. They're basically the only ones to really not be threatened at any significant point. Between them, they each have they each have one loss, one race loss in this whole tournament. Yeah, Tayman went 9-0 in his group stage, and FFR went 9-1. So yeah, but between them, these two have only lost one race all tournament long. They've been showing themselves to be the most consistent by a good margin, and they are here in the winners finals. Excuse me. There's been no losing being done by both of these players in this tournament in any real capacity. So they are definitely expected to be the favorites. I would imagine. I would imagine whoever is going to win this match is going to be the one that wins the whole thing, because with the grand finals at best of 5 and the winner of this match being up 1-0, these two are close enough that I would imagine it'd be very hard for the losers bracket winner to come back. This is going to be very, very important. Very important indeed. These two are both going to be looking for revenge in this match. Tayman may be the defending champion, but he did lose his S-Hard world record in his matchup against FFRPro last year, and also got bounced early in the last Tetris Attack tournament to the eventual champion FFRPro. So Tayman has some personal revenge to play for, and FFR has some personal revenge to play for losing that match against Tayman in last year's tournament, despite getting the S-Hard record. Winning the battle but losing the war is the phrase I keep using for it. But you know, this is best of 3, and there's a lot that can swing in each of these S-Hard matches that would lead to a somewhat decisive victory for either of these players. I do think Tayman plays S-Hard a little bit better, so I think he will get the 2-1 edge in this matchup, but I'm not going to be surprised by any result that comes from this match. Both of these players are at the top of their game in S-Hard right now, and quite frankly, S-Hard is kind of playing at the top of its game right now. So the random number generator could play just as much a role in who wins this match as either of our two competitors. So let's not delay this any longer. Let's get to our winners finals matchup with the number 1 seed TaymanND, the number 2 seed FFRPro21, coming at you in a best of 3 S-Hard showdown starting right now. Alright, let me engage in some real-time audio balancing before we get too deep into all of this. In fact, I almost want to let TaymanND finish out this Mewtwo that he's on, just to let you guys see just what TaymanND possibly plans to do for this endgame. Because now that we're in S-Hard, these opponents are going to be very, very difficult to beat quickly. Because they're just so fast. But you know what? Mewtwo is being fast enough that he's going to be free. That's going to be what we hope to see in all of these matches. Everyone is going to be hoping to see free Mewtwo's at the very end. Oddly enough, the endgame feels easier than the beginning. Sometimes. Very interesting. But let's go ahead. Set our players off into this first race in the best of 3. It is going to be a thing. I see TaymanND also flushing his random number generator as I tend to do. Alright, again, these two have been the most consistent in our tournament to this point. Both players having only lost 1 race total going in. I have to think that these two will trade with each other in a matchup of this level. Like, S-Hard is just all over the place. We could see runs finish in 20 minutes. We could see runs finish in 40 minutes. Why I have to put in a mercy kill rule. That way once one player finishes, the other can't spend more than 5 minutes trying to get to Mewtwo, or have to mercy kill the run. Alright, here we go. Game 1 is underway. FFR stream looks to have started a second earlier than TaymanND, so there will probably be some stream delay that needs to be kept into account for how big these go. TaymanND's Gary has a high stack and will not be able to do anything, so TaymanND off to the fast start. Oh, FFR did not get the best timing from his attack on the Gary, and he's actually going to reset the whole thing. Yeah, these stages, you have to really engage in particular setups in order to get these foes in a position where they're going to die in 20 to 30 seconds. And sometimes you have to make like gigantic chains like this X10 that TaymanND is trying to do, and Brock will have time for that. And yeah, these stages will either go 20 seconds or 2 minutes, it feels like. So both of these players will not hesitate to reset stages that are going poorly, and FFR's Gary is going very, very poorly so far. But you see TaymanND here trying to make 4 combos within his chains, especially at the very beginning. And you're looking for combo garbage that can separate from the rest of the chain garbage. You're looking for the small pieces to separate from the big pieces, and that keeps these foes from dealing with everything efficiently. And there is another little misdirection monkey death, as FFR likes to call it. These combos can be very, very effective early on, and towards the end they start becoming more or less required to beat these foes in under a minute. So we'll be seeing just how well both of these players will be able to execute their strategies. And you know what? Oh, Misty's gonna have the blues to match to clear Tayman's garbage. Ah! Misty, please. Will she have an answer for anything else? Oh, the red's up just in time. Oh boy. Okay, well there's our double 4 combo set up at the top of Tayman's Misty. Oh, Tayman ran out of panels. And I have to restart the stage by way of forced death. Has Brock been forced into a corner by FFR? He sure has. Not gonna have no problem with that attack, are you? And just like that, we are basically back to square one. But yeah, you will often see our players try to make their chain as big as they can. Even though X13 sends the maximum size of garbage, as long as you continue your chain, your attack will not fall on your opponent. So there's something to be said for making as big a chain as you need to adjust the timing of your attack. And FFR has done enough to move on to Lieutenant Surge first. This is not a pace that either of our players are particularly happy with. We were spitballing in our community Discord before this match that we're thinking that like maybe you need to cut 25 minutes on S-Hard to have a real shot of competing with either of these players. Oh, Surge, why you gotta level the garbage? The stars are gonna align in the middle for an extend and clear, and that will prompt a reset. Ah. But yeah, neither of these runs are on a 25-minute pace, and we were thinking these two playing the best of everyone in this tournament, that you're gonna need to put up consistent 25-minute performances to get close to these players. Alright, Misty has been distracted long enough to die. And that is a low left side for Surge. It's an empty left side, but Surge isn't going to have anything left, and FFR will be keeping up with Tayman's wins here. First quarter done in a little over 6 minutes. Yeah, it can't guarantee that every 4 stages will be done in 6 minutes. Usually not how these runs go. So this is gonna be a trip. FFR, if I remember right, does tend to make more combos in his chains than Tayman. Tayman will often go out for the bigger chains and only make chains. So that way Surge can get trapped like that. But there it is. Those are the combo-based kills that we really hope and expect to get in S-Hard. We rely on that technique quite a bit in this level, and we're just hoping for all of our opponents to do way too much. The more that they chain, the more likely we're going to be able to trap them. Our thinking, we're probably going to have to make like X6 chains at a minimum to top off these foes, and see both players getting their garbage leveled. The combo garbage, you want to be able to make 2, and oh, Koga almost punishing FFR. But alas, But alas, FFR is getting about a 2-stage lead at this point. The patent pending 2-stage lead, though I'm not sure I will ever actually submit the patent for that. Oh, Koga? I mean, what's Erica doing here? Oh, Erica cleared that lower garbage, but we'll have time to clear. Oh, jeez. FFR gets some great timing on the Sabrina stage, and now this lead is 3 stages. Oh boy. Hard to think that a 3-stage lead is safe, but I don't know. This is kind of a comfy place. I mean, we've seen comebacks on S-Hard in these tournaments from 3 stages down, so it is definitely not time to count Tayman out just yet. But there will be another reset. FFR going to X14. I think Blaine has exhausted his stack. Nope, the stars will align. There's like reds and greens to possibly match. Oh! Wait! No, Blaine's gonna get the greens down. Oh boy. Oh! Blaine might be able to get the reds down to the left side. But he has no time. And FFR does get through the first half of this run in a little over 9 minutes. So FFR's pace has improved in this run considerably. But now we're really getting into the hard stuff. Like, we're almost certainly expecting to have to make gigantic chains from here on out to get the timing of these attacks right. That can work! As FFR said, a big enough chain in the background. No! One more line and it would have been game for sure! Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh. Has Erica been trapped here? Oh, a little random clear has Tracy all screwed up, and wow. There we go. This lead has suddenly become 4 stages. And no, like even with perfect stages from here on out, FFR is probably not improving his world record. That's how ridiculous the world record run was during last year's tournament. But this is still a phenomenal pace. However, trying to get a catch to extend that out. Rocket may have too many panels to work with. Tayman is hard resetting his console after that. Like he actually he actually lost his file in a race last night to try to reset too hard. So he's gotta be careful with that. But you know, if the RNG is not playing favorably, you might wanna try again. Well, let's see. Rocket doesn't have anything at the bottom, but will be getting second tier on the top. Honestly, these are the kinds of stages I tend to get in trouble with, but I mean, Rocket and Giovanni especially have a tendency to make lots of combos with their garbage clears. So there's something to be said for holding out for kills on those 2 stages, but FFR is not taking that risk. Not sure if FFR is a screen watcher. I don't think he is, so I'm not sure he's aware of how far ahead he is at this point. Ooh, Rocket almost running out of time. And Tayman did not top off Koga. That is going to be a problem. Oh, and Rocket has a second tier of panels they're looking at. But again, 9 combos are very common, actually, for Team Rocket to try and get. And nope, that will do it. Don't look up there, but yeah, Rocket's not gonna have anything left. Yeah, there was a blue setup in second tier for Rocket to get that, but it's not happening. And now Koga is finally pinned. So the lead is still 4 stages with another 6 stages to go for our S-Hard record holder. And FFR's cursor speed is always a thing of beauty to watch. Just able to find, just able to get to and find matches that most mortals just can't hope to get to without significant training. Oh, Giovanni just played himself. Oh, and Sabrina leveled off the garbage! No! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Like, I would say both of our players have an equal probability of going on tilt and losing focus when things go wrong, but we do call Tayman our resident salt master for a reason. Oh, has he sent it up to Sabrina? He has! Okay, there's a very nice bounce back. That one looked like it was executed pretty well. Well, this chain's gonna have to be kept going a bit longer, I think. Oh! Richie is going to have a problem here. Richie is going to have a problem here, and that is a combo kill. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that is the formation we hope to see.
Are you ready?
And Tayman hoping X10 is enough to give Blaine enough rope to hang himself, and it is. Running out of time right there, but there's a lot of room to make up, and I'm pretty sure Tayman is watching and he knows. Oh! Oh! Lorelei was just flattening and cleared the lower garbage block. Oh, is she gonna be able to keep these pinks alive? Yes. Yes, they are kept alive. Oh, what's the match for Lorelei to get here? Is it gonna be yellow? Nope, yellow got cleared immediately. Okay, this does not look like a position. This does not look like a winning position. Like that garbage block's just gonna take way too long, and now Lorelei has access to many panels, and that's a reset. Alright, Tayman is trying to make the comeback. Getting in the combo kill on Tracy. Gonna have to take more exchanges like that for our defending champion to have a shot in this race. Oh, like Lorelei was in a really low position, but the chain would not have been enough to pin Lorelei down. So there was no good cause to send that attack right then, but it didn't look like FFR was able to extend it any further. And here we are with dueling resets from our competitors. It is always worth it to spend 30 seconds on an attempt and try for the next attempt in 30 seconds, and to spend 2 minutes on one single attempt. That is what these players at the top levels of this game are hoping to get. And there are definitely times where it does not always work. Definitely does not always work. This is why the random number generator, RNG, has a way of deciding how long these stages and these races will play out. Okay, Lorelei is going to have a low left as a result. That's good. Oh, nope, that's not going to fall all the way down, but you know what? She's got nothing left. And that will be a decisive thud for Lorelei. FFRPro now down to 3 more stages. The lead is 4 stages now. If we were playing by golf dormy rules, this would be an automatic victory for FFRPro, and I know an avid golf gamer FFR would appreciate that. Okay, TaymanND deciding he needs to keep the chain going higher, but you know what? They're combos only on Team Rocket stack, so minimal screen shake from that combo garbage does allow TaymanND to get a quick and cheesy victory on that Rocket. Gonna need a few more of those, I think, in order to get competitive. There's another reset for FFRPro. Oh boy. How will this race end? Again, our last tournament had best of 5 S-Hard rounds, and those matches got stupid long, so this year I cut it down to best of 3 for the beginning stages, and may show itself to be too little, but for now, the pressure is on. TaymanND hard resetting the console again. And now down once again by 4 stages. 2 stages to go for our S-Hard record holder. Oh boy. In what world is TaymanND reasonably coming back from this? Well, starting like a 4-5 combination might help. Oh wait, no, there was another 4 in there. I totally forgot how that happened. Oh, Gary had no time to recognize the pin he was under. Ugh. Remark from our live chat: the world of 6 Mewtwo resets. That's TaymanND's strategy of resetting on Mewtwo. FFR tends to let it play out, and last night in our community races, it played out to a 12-minute Mewtwo for FFRPro. So I don't know. Oh, that's a low left for Gary, and on the raise, he's been caught, and that is a wonderful combo kill at 15 seconds. Oh me, oh my. Mewtwo does have the tendency to get himself killed easily, so we often say that Mewtwo is free, but will Mewtwo actually be free in this one? That is a low right side. Both of these sides are low for FFRPro, and hashtag Mewtwo is free. There we have it.
I'm a Pokemon master, the winner.
FFRPro21 finishing that first race in a time of 21 minutes 52 seconds will be enough to win the first Pokeball of 2, because this is a best of 3. So, Tayman is going to be looking to try to work out whatever his issues might be in the 5 minutes that he has left with this run to get to Mewtwo, because there is a mercy kill rule in place. If Tayman does not get to Mewtwo within 5 minutes of FFR's final time, then I will have no choice but to kill his run so we can move on to the next race.
I'm gonna take you down. Way to go! I'm gonna take you down.
But yeah, there were just a few too many walls that Tayman ran into, and I don't know if it was necessarily an execution thing that kept Tayman from performing
Are you ready?
as he would have liked through each stage. But yeah, Tayman is gonna have to find some other answer to this CPU behavior, or otherwise he's gonna get bounced down very quickly. Yeah, these foes really need to be chaining a bit more. This is the problem I tend to run into with my runs. I tend to rely too much on these foes over-chaining. And if they don't do that, I don't know great ways to beat these foes. Like, if they have too many panels, they have too many possibilities for answers. Well, Tayman's had enough of this. Not finishing that first attempt. Just not worth the salt intake. We will be moving on to Game 2, and just like that, Tayman will be looking to avoid getting knocked down to losers in this one. Oh, and as Tayman is typing into the live chat, it is No Chain Saturday, apparently, here on Puzzle General. Like, these foes just need to get their act together. Start playing like they're actually super hard and just make chains like nobody's business. To be fair, though, it is kind of hard to compete with a 21-minute time. "21 minutes is almost certainly gonna win a bunch of races, no matter who you are. No matter who you are playing against. So, will FFR be able to repeat that performance and claim the first spot in Grand Finals, or will Tayman, our defending champion, force a Game 3? We will find out starting in 15 seconds, and while I have time, I will synchronize these streams that they start closer to on time with each other, because FFR was on like a 1-second head start. Here we go. This is more like it. Game 2, underway. Like, I know Tayman's been committing to like a bigger chain strategy, just relying on these foes to do too much. But you know what? Gary has raised a stack with some pillars And... Gary? Gary? Are you gonna do something for us? No! Oh, I thought that was good too. Oh, jeez. So hard to figure out the right timings for these attacks at times. FFR is still sitting on a Gary that's poised to go over a minute. And even I, as someone who has been resistant to the stage reset strats, even I will let a Gary play out past 1 minute and then start thinking, I don't think this stage is gonna work. Usually my reset point for world record attempts anyway. And you know what? Gary ended up having too many panels to deal with, and FFR will be getting out first. Sometimes it really do be like that. Okay, we got 2 and 2 and 8. FFR. Brock going to an X5 chain. Oh! Oh, that combo's gonna allow Brock to survive a little bit longer, but... Oh! Brock barely had time to get to that. Oh. Well, Tayman finally gets a good Gary. We'll be out in 28 seconds, and Brock should be running out of time here. Barely out of time. So FFR is first to Misty. Alright. Brock distracts himself long enough to get killed there. Oh, Misty's got pillars to deal with here. Maybe some awkward flattening, and that will result in a combo kill. Those 4 combos separating from the rest of the garbage do so much work in this level that all of the top players basically feel compelled to lead each and every one of their chains with them. Oh, that chain is gonna allow Misty a little extra time to figure out an answer, but she's flattening weird, and that will result in a death. Surge doesn't have an immediate answer onto the garbage, and that will be another kill. That is a first quarter that FFR would be a bit more comfortable with seeing than that last one. Finishing Surge about 2 minutes faster than the previous run. On the raise, but Erica has too many panels and will have a good answer. The pink's right there, and that's clear. Oh boy. Oh, FFR is like almost pinned. And now Erica is just comfortably dealing with garbage, even scrolling up to 3rd tier to possibly find an answer. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And we often run into setups that we think are going to work, but upon further review, the opponent does one extra little thing we don't anticipate to give themselves a chance to live. Okay, that big chain for Erica might give FFR the opportunity he needs to trap. Nope, the stars will align, and that will be a clear. There might be enough blues for Erica to ruin this. And will the blues get over in time? She got there? Are you kidding me? What do you mean you had enough time to get there, Erica? Please. Okay, Tayman has reached Erica now. And is in a much better position for it. Although, Erica, what did you do there? Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We take those. Oh, boy. This is why I expect to flame out in Losers Finals. Just like last year, because I hold up for too many of those types of kills. FFR, not too hesitant to engage in those. Ooh, 11 combo. That's a low left for Koga. And that should be resulting in a combo kill. And yeah, you can see that low garbage block also on Tayman's Erica. Like, there are ways for humans to make those matches, but, to make matches out of those situations, but these foes are only looking underneath the lowest garbage block on their field. So they only look at the panels underneath those bottom 2 rows in those instances, and they don't have an answer. Like, there are no possible matches in those bottom 2 rows. That is the exploit, for lack of a better term, that we try to play with to beat these foes early, and believe me, these foes are fast enough that we basically need all the help we can get. Will the greens be kept upright? They will. As Koga... Ah, garbage leveled. Jeez. This is the situation that we often get into with these competitors. And Sabrina, what are you doing? What are you? Get that girl a map. While you're at it, get that girl a manual. What are you doing? Alright, low left for Koga, low everything, and yeah, Koga was not going to get out of that, whether he got to that match or not. Okay, FFR now looks to be selling out for bigger chains. X8 did send several combos to try and minimize the shake time of the garbage a little bit, but Layton's gonna keep the options open to match out of that. Okay, Sabrina does not have an immediate answer, and now Blaine has no answer. So again, FFR getting through the first half of this this category in 9 minutes. Meanwhile, Tayman is 2 stages behind. The first half has been played so much better for our S-Hard record holder. Kind of showing why FFR is the S-Hard record holder, but you know what? Tayman has shown so many instances of why he's the defending champion that I suppose something has evened out in this universe, and you know, that's a gift. That is an absolute gift from Tracy. Wow, raised the 3rd row and still had no answers. Unreal. Okay, Tayman is able to find a second 4 combo in the chain. Looking to sell out for a bigger chain as Sabrina do something else! Anything else! Do something else, Sabrina. Okay. Rocket has kept this going. Oh, garbage got leveled. Oh boy. There's still a way for this to be ruined, but I think green's gonna be in the color that ruins FFR's day. Nope, it's red. But there's another 9 combo setup from Team Rocket that these foes between Rocket and Giovanni love to go for so much. Like that could end up depleting Rocket's entire stack anyway, and it will. Those are kills you do hold out for. When you see these foes get that many combos within their recovery chain, just depleting their stack so quickly, because they only get 6 panels at a time with those line-by-line clears, and they're clearing 9 at a time. They are going to run out eventually. And why it happens so much more often with Team Rocket and Giovanni, I'm still not sure. FFR holding out for a bigger chain. Oh, trying to catch something, and that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, TaymanND is through the first half in 12 minutes. Not a terrible time, but FFR, as he often likes to say, is schmoovin' a bit right now. See, and even in this situation, a 6 combo with this, you're still clearing 6. You're still getting 6 and clearing 6, so Giovanni wasn't really improving his standing any greatly, but you know what? FFR decided he wasn't going to take any more time with that. An X16 chain for TaymanND, and Tracy just won't do anything! TaymanND's been having this problem all match long. These foes are just not getting these clears. That's a low right side for Geo. And that will be a combo kill. There was a way to for Giovanni to get out of that, but for the combos. Is Tracy finally cooperating here? That's a low right side. Now, oh. Jeez. Okay. FFR is making a bit of a chain, and Richie is gonna have a problem here. Oh, one more line. That will do it. That's another combo kill. Oh boy. That one was close. Oh, I think TaymanND reacted just a little too late. I like the idea. The timing was not there. But Tracy does not have an immediate answer. And will run out of time just before getting access to the greens. Oh boy. Lorelei has restarted her chain. And that will be another combo kill. Oh my goodness. This lead has become 4 stages with 3 stages to go. Oh boy. This lead might be just as safe as it was in the last race. Oh man. Let's see. For continuing this chain. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Bruno gave himself one more opportunity to ruin himself. And that little stack raise actually let Bruno clear too much. There's another combo kill. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is like this is on pace to beat my personal best. Just for the record, and I'm like 4th place on the leaderboard right now. So for FFR to be throwing this out in a race situation is kinda nuts. Okay, Gary's not doing much right now, though. FFR going to X14 chain. Hoping that Gary will have done enough by this point. He's not doing much, actually. Did Gary just ruin himself? Oh, he just ruined himself! Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, man. Used to think Tayman was blessed with the better RNG, but right now FFR is being blessed with the better RNG. And if Mewtwo is free once again, this match will be over and FFR will be taking the first spot in Grand Finals. Tayman does get a combo kill. It might be too little too late. FFR did kind of drop this early, but Mewtwo is doing way too much. That's it. Mewtwo will not have another answer, and Mewtwo is free once again for our S-Hard record holder. Oh my! This is absurd. FFRPro getting what might be the best S-Hard time in the best non-world record in a tournament setting. I think, I don't know. This might legitimately be the second fastest S-Hard time of all tournament history. Oh jeez. That time for FFRPro officially 17:10. The run would be good enough for 5th place on the leaderboard. This, yeah, that's absurd. No, actually, it's good enough for 6. How quickly I forget about Monty's 17:04. How dare I forget a former record run? But that time will be good enough for FFR to get the 2nd Pokeball and the win. Our S-Hard record holder, FFRPro21, making a statement. And you know what? Tayman's run is kind of crazy right now. Like, this stage could still work out for, oh, that could still worked out for, a 20-minute finish. But, oh, man. Just unbelievable, and, does sound like, Tayman has, started playing his, sounds like, oh, that's not from Tayman. Excuse me. We do have our match winner FFRPro joining us now. Like, how are you feeling out there, Thomas? Those runs were low-key really insane.
Yeah, that felt really good. Especially that second one that I had. To be honest, that second one I kind of felt like I got quite a bit luckier than the first one, but no, I honestly, I was feeling pretty good. You know, I was getting the reads, and they were mostly working. You know, had some, some trolling, had some little slip-ups, try to recover. And, I kind of felt like that, I did quite well. Even when I made a mistake to cover, and so some good decision making to maybe drag out some of the fights a little more certainly helps.
Okay, Tayman has not bothered to done in the race chat, but that race time was roughly 20:28 by my estimation. So I'll go ahead and count that. So as a 20. I'll go ahead and count that. And we'll go ahead.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that
20
kind of ran to 17.
Yeah, yeah, easily the fastest losing time we've had in tournament play. Kind of nuts, but let's go ahead and make this official while I have a moment to set this up. It will be our number 2 seed, FFRPro21, taking this match 2-0 and moving on to grand finals. Unbelievable stuff from, quite frankly, both of our players. Like, Tayman is here now to post a 20-minute time and lose. You can't be too disappointed with that, can you?
Not really. I mean, I just wanted to play well today, and I don't think I played that well. I mean, I don't think I played poorly, is what I meant to say, but like, sometimes you have games where just like, you hard reset twice, and no one changed at all, like, ever, and you lose in a best of 3. So like, you know, I did okay, FFRPro put out his mind, and that's just how it goes, and that's what you get into when you speedrun Pokemon Puzzle League.
Yeah. After a point, the foes have to be a bit more cooperative than it seemed like they were for you, Tay. But yeah, both of you did pretty well, all things considered. Like even that first run for you, Tay, was not poised to be too terrible. Like, it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be like in the 25, 26 minute range when it all said and done. So it's not like you were putting up terrible runs.
Oh no.
In either race today, but man, FFR, you just had it. Take us into the mind a little bit. What were you focusing on throughout these races? Because some of us have had quite a bit of trouble trying to figure out this level. Like, what was your key to approaching these stages today?
Well, first of all, sort of what I was really my main mindset going into S hard, because you know you expect trolling because you know the AI just goes so quick. So my main mindset was just focus on the task at hand each stage. You know, don't worry about any of the other stages. Don't worry about what's coming up next. Just focus on what's in front of you right now and just try to execute the best you can. First few stages, since you know they're a little bit slower, you know, you can kind of, you know, get away with some other things like combo kills and whatnot. So that's why after I get my double force established, I actually do go for, you know, a bunch of combos still, you know, kind of like how you do in Tetris Attack, to sort of build up the volume of attack quicker, just in case, you know, your opportunity to quick kill them comes right at the beginning. Then at least you're ready for it. There was actually even a couple times during the match where my opportunity was like right at the start, and I wasn't ready because I didn't have a big enough attack built up.
Right.
So, but I figured, you know what, that's okay. You know what, let's just drag out the chain, because eventually they'll, you know, hopefully give me another opportunity, and then by then, you know, my attack has just built up so much that, okay, I can start looking over at the opponent's playfield and see, okay, when is a good time to cut the chain? Sometimes you just don't get another opening, so you just kind of you drop it and hope for the best. But yeah, you know, I've been kind of implementing a lot more combos to kind of keep my options open of when to drop the attack.
Yeah, I've always been a proponent of being flexible with when you drop your own opening attack, but I've always tried to approach it, especially in the second half, by raising the stack higher, maximizing the panels in your field before you start your chain. Did you, FR? Do you think you worked better with more panels on the field before you started your chain, or did you really want to focus on starting your chain as soon as possible?
Honestly, I find that having, you know, a lot more panels to work with definitely help. You know, because it gives you more options of, you know, getting more combos into your chains, or, you know, if you have to drag it out a little further because you haven't found an opening yet, you have blocks to, you know, look for an opportunity later on. So I find that having more blocks on your playfield kind of gives you more options on how to attack each stage.
Yeah, that's definitely a thought. I think we could find a way to learn a thing or two from this matchup. Pretty well played from both of you, honestly. So congratulations again, FFR. You will be awaiting for the winner of our losers bracket in grand finals in a couple of weeks. So get ready for that, and thank you again for playing in this tournament. And Tayman, that's gonna put you in losers finals now, waiting the winner of myself and Tetris Attacker tomorrow. I'm not gonna give any prizes for guessing who Tayman might be rooting for in that matchup. But what are you gonna try to work on the most between now and the losers finals match next week?
I don't need to work on anything. I just need to get better luck. I don't need to work on anything.
I feel you, Tayman. That was me last night.
Maybe I could pay a little more attention and not chuck my laptop pen across the room in the middle of the race. But otherwise, I don't need to. Well, that's something that's like, it's heavy enough where it's satisfying to throw it, but it's light enough where it's not going to make a big sound or break anything or break it itself. So just really something very satisfying to throw to vent out some salt. But no, I don't need to. I don't need to practice anything. Maybe I could pay a little more attention. But even when I was salty, I was, still focusing pretty well. So I'm just gonna hope for some better luck next time. And you really can't do anything when FFR gets 21 and 17. So
yeah, those times are very winnable in any situation. Yeah, I think. Oh, let's see. Did the better player win today or the luckier player win today? I'm not entirely sure, but. Either way, guess.
I think it's better. Like, honestly, when it comes to like S-Hard, I think it's more useful to just put players into like groupings. It's hard to say when you get close enough to each other who's better. All the RNG.
Yeah, honestly, whether you can say the better player or the luckier player won, that's entirely debatable with this game. But there's definitely valid arguments on both sides for what you can say.
Yeah, it's a question that we may never really have a great answer to from now until we actually are able to dig into the internals of this game and be able to understand it, because that kind of thing is definitely above my pay grade, and I'm hoping one of these days maybe I can actually learn assembly code and learn how to interpret the stuff that's going on within the game. But for now, I think the two of you are the best that we've got with this mode. And Tayman, if you continue to post 20-minute times like you did in that game too, I expect to see you right back up there in grand finals for a rematch. So let's not look too far ahead to that, but yeah, if you can pull that out, you've got a pretty good shot against either me or Tetris Attacker. So you should have that to hang your head on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too comfortable against you. If TA pulls out an upset, I don't know if I'd be comfortable either, because that would probably show that he got a lot better at S hard. But you don't want to take anything for granted in this mode.
No, there is, unlike what you might have seen today, there are no real freebies in the S hard. You kind of have to set up your own luck, and these two today shown why they're pretty much the best at setting up their own luck. So congratulations again to you, FFR and Tayman, for very, very well fought races in both of those. And I am starting to think that future tournaments should have best of 5 S hard rounds, because I feel like this could have gone on quite a bit longer, and it could have been a 3-0, but it could have been a reverse sweep. You just never know with this game. This is quite an amazing game, and this is why we continue to race this game after all these years. So again, thanks to FFR and Tayman for a great match, and that's going to do it for our coverage for today. Little programming reminder for those who did not see our Twitter and Discord announcements. I try to get all of these bracket matches to you live whenever possible, but in order for us to do that tomorrow, we're going to have to change up the scheduling a little bit to account for the availability of our assistant tournament organizer and secondary broadcaster BB Forky. So this next match of loser semifinals between myself and Tetris Attacker will be played at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. It'll be 2 hours ahead of what the normal broadcast time is, so make sure you guys adjust your calendars and alarms appropriately to set up for that. I just want to make sure that it was clear when when everyone knew when this next match was gonna be coming up, because this next match is gonna make the difference between 4th place and 3rd place, guaranteed. And we are at the point with our prize pool that the money difference is gonna start being a bit real. Like, if we get to our goal of $500, the difference between 3rd and 2nd place would be $50. That is not a bad chunk of change for an hour or two of playing this game. So we're starting to see the money stakes get raised up a bit here, and I cannot wait to show you guys if myself or Tetris Attacker have learned anything about preparing for S hard. So that will be the match coming up to you next time. Again, that's at 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow here on Puzzle Generals. So make sure you are aware of that time change. So for FFRPro21, for TaymanND, we have one other thing.
One final. I don't know how much we've talked about it, on the broadcast, but we put together a pretty well-produced relay submission for GDQ, and that games list comes out today. So I would recommend that everyone send their best wishes and good vibes towards the games committee as they finalize that list, and check the announcements, and hopefully we'll have some good news to announce later today.
Right. Yes. Hopefully, we'll get an announcement from the Games Done Quick Twitter at some point today. At the time of this recording, that they have decided on their list, on their games list, and our submission as a community was a Puzzle League trifecta of sorts, starting with Panel de Pawn, and then going to Pokemon Puzzle Challenge and Pokemon Puzzle League, and a little team relay race event that we're really hopeful that it does get a chance at this upcoming Awesome Games Done Quick. So we hope that we do get that going, and maybe by the time you guys watch this on YouTube, you'll have seen how that race turns out. Fingers crossed. Hoping that one goes through, but again, that will do it for today. For FFRPro21 and TaymanND and everyone else at Puzzle General, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.